Yes, yes, the Casanovians. Another beautiful day in Bangkok. Alright, what did I title this one? Something along the lines of how to approach girls if you're a nervous wreck and you've got zero confidence in yourself. Lol. Sounds like a characteristic Casanovian title. So yeah, this is going to be a really important live stream, so I hope you boys get a lot of value from it, because I know that when you're first starting out on this journey, the whole thing feels super scary. Like, maybe you've come across my videos online and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I'd actually quite like to do that. Maybe you're somebody who, at this point in your life, you're sick of swiping on a screen, you're sick of settling for low quality girls in grotty nightclubs, and you're somebody who wants to live a life free from bullshit, yeah? You want to go after what you want rather than settling for what you think you can get. You want to be the selector rather than the selected. You don't want to wait for somebody to match with you on fucking Bumble. You just want to be able to walk out your house, you see a gob-smackingly gorgeous girl, and you can just go over to that person and start a conversation, yeah? You can declare your desire in a non-needy way. You can just extend an invitation and be like, listen, I want you, but I don't need you. So how do we actually go about this? Like, how do we actually learn this skill? Because it is a skill, yeah? It's a skill that we can all learn, we can all master, and we can all improve. So I'm gonna give you my personal blueprint for just exploding this area of your life. Now, before we get into it, if you've got no idea who I am, then my name's Kristian, and I travel the world coaching high achievers, how they can build top 1% dating lives so they can attract the women that they want rather than settling for the ones they think they can get. I used to be a very socially anxious person. I used to struggle meeting new people. I sucked when it came to women for most of my life. If you go back onto the earliest videos on this channel, you'll be able to see the person that I used to be 4 years ago. I used to look like a turnip. I used to dress like a moron. Had no idea how to attract people into my life. I used to be somebody who always thought that, oh, I was either born confident or I was fucked, basically. I used to be a porn addict who had erectile dysfunction. I used to hate myself, I used to hate my life, and I never thought I'd be able to do anything that I set my mind to. But anyway, I'm on the other side now. So, how do we actually approach girls? How do we actually create these cosmic connections if we're a nervous wreck at the moment? So, the first thing that we need, is permission. So every single guy that I've ever coached, no exception, has all lacked permission. Permission basically means that you give yourself full authority to do what you want because it pleases you. There's so many guys who actually want to go out there, they want to meet girls, they want to explode their dating lives, but they're scared, yeah? They're scared about what other people are going to think of them. They're walking around and they're operating like some closet heterosexual. Yeah, they almost feel this sense of shame. Yeah, they feel this sense of shame that, oh, I'm a man, she's a woman, and I like that. Yeah, and it's like, for me, for the entire dating ritual to start, somebody needs to approach. I believe it should be the man, and I believe it should be done in person. I think that any self-respecting man should be able to go over to a woman who he finds attractive without needing 10 pints of lager down him first. The reason why I'm narrating this belief to you is to give you some permission, okay? It's okay for you to do this. Like, how do you think our parents met? How do you think our ancestors met? It was through conversation. It was through meeting each other in real life. It's crazy to me how meeting people online has become normalized, but meeting people in person has become vilified. How did you meet? Oh, Tinder. Oh yeah, fine. How did you meet? Oh, he approached me in person. He what? He approached you in person? Like, he actually had the balls to do that, like in real life? This can't fucking deal with it, man. But the reason why I'm saying this to you is I need you to give yourself permission. Like, before you even go out and approach anybody, you need to know that it's okay for you to do. And the reason why I put these videos out there, the reason why I make all of my content available for free online is because I want this channel to function as an amalgamation of permission. Okay, so if you can watch my videos, see me doing the thing that you want to do, and you can also see who I was 4 years ago when I was in the exact position that you're in right now, meaning I had no idea what I was doing. I was completely clueless when it came to cold approach, but in a relatively short space of time, in my opinion, I've become the best in the world at this skill set. It doesn't happen by luck, it happens by design. Permission is at the cornerstone of what we're doing here. So watch as many videos on this channel as possible, right? I'm putting out a live stream every single day because I want to show up for you boys and just show you that every single day, no matter what, I'm here for you and we're going to get through this together. So permission, right? Permission is the first thing that we need. And also having permission to suck. Okay, a lot of guys, they fail before they've even got started when it comes to approaching because they think too many steps ahead and they experience failure in advance, right? You don't need to be perfect, you just need to show up. So give yourself permission to be shit at the start. Like if I've never kicked a football before, I'm probably not going to be able to score that many goals. It takes practice and it takes relentless repetition. So that's another reason why I don't just post my highlight reels on this channel. I don't just show off my good conversations. I show you everything, right? I show you my rejections. I show you my car crash conversations. I show you my blowouts. I show you videos from 4 years ago where you can watch me living in that grotty apartment in central Leeds. You can see the person that I was and the person that I've become, and evidence has got the loudest voice. The reason why all of this is here is to give you this permission. It's the most important thing because otherwise you're going to be going out there, you're going to think that you shouldn't be doing this, and it's going to castrate you with your confidence. And there's no amount of tricks or techniques or lines in the world which can make up for a shitty mindset. You need to make sure as well that the people that you're surrounding yourself with on a daily basis resonate with your approach to life. There's a really good quote by, I think it was Nietzsche, who said that, and those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music, right? Those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. If you're spending a lot of time around people who don't resonate with this world, right? If your friends are just clueless losers who want to get pissed down the pub every Saturday night, they're working dead-end jobs for dead-end money, they don't want to improve themselves, they don't want to live a life free from bullshit, they're still in the same position that they were in 5 years ago, then brother, you need to get new people. Network is everything. We become the average of the 5 people that we spend the most time with. If your current social circle are making you feel ashamed for wanting to go out and improve yourself, for wanting to go out and meet amazing women, oh bro, don't do that. That's what pickup artists do. You don't want to be a pickup artist. Here, have another beer. Let's watch the football. Hopefully you boys can understand by now that I'm not a pickup artist. I'm not a day gamer. I don't even consider myself a dating coach. What I am is a freedom from bullshit practitioner, okay? Everything that I do is an extension of my freedom from bullshit personality. Like, dude, if you consider yourself a pickup artist, I'm sorry to break it to you, mate, but you're a fucking loser. Pickup is dead. Like, pickup was kind of trendy and cool. Maybe about 10 years ago. But that's not what this is about anymore, okay? Learning game, it's simply about learning how to deliver your value to the world. Old school pickup artists had no value to give, so they had to fake value. They had to mimic the traits of what it would be like to be a high value guy. That doesn't cut it anymore. You actually have to be a man of value and then use this, which is just talking to people, as a way of delivering your value to the world. So, dude, just that one block of that one block of verbalizations there, that thing that we spoke about, permission, if you actually understand and absorb and internalize the things that I've just shared, you are going to find approaching girls feel 100 times more effortless. And I'd actually recommend you watch this video back, especially that section, back a couple of times so it actually sinks in properly. So yeah, permission. Watch as many videos on this channel, surround yourself with other winners if you want to win, shut out all the noise from the outside world, and just remind yourself the most important thing, approaching women who you find attractive is healthy, it's normal, and it's ingrained into our biology, right? So don't be another closet heterosexual who's scared of his own sexuality. Men and women want to meet, men need to approach. I think it should be done in person, and that's nice. Okay, now that we've got that sense of permission, it's time to actually get outside. And look, that permission is going to be accumulated through reps as well. Like, you can't think your way into a state of permission. Like, you can understand it logically, like, okay, yeah, logically, I understand that this is okay to do, but you need to absorb it emotionally. And the only way to do that is by spending time in the field and actually approaching girls. See, that's gonna be the scary part for most of you, but I'm gonna keep it as simple and as straightforward as possible. When you first get outside and you're first about to approach women, approach older women, right? Approach the hashtag milfshakes. Why? Because in my experience, and I've got a lot of it now, so I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not one of those talking head videos who just stays in his fucking mum's basement. It's like, how to approach girls. And it's just him talking. It's like, shut up, you knob. Older women are generally a lot more receptive, right? They're a lot more receptive. They've got skin in the game. So like, they kind of know how it all plays out. They've bypassed the bullshit now. I often find that sometimes with the younger girls, they don't really get it sometimes. It's like you approach them, and because they're so absorbed into TikTok or Instagram and social media, sometimes they just don't always appreciate the gesture. But with the older ones, they really appreciate the traditionalism of a guy going over to a woman and making her feel beautiful. And also, if it is an older woman who you're approaching, oftentimes they've not been approached for a long time, so your approach is going to hit even harder, because in order to get that, where the fuck are we going here? We're in some like downtown market. In order to get that sense of permission, so you actually feel good about doing the thing and you're able to experience success in advance, I do think that we need to accumulate positive reference experience. Yeah, if you've been out there and you've been blown out 1,000 times in a row, then you're probably not going to look forward to keep going out there. So you need some positive reference experience. By going in for the hashtag milfshake approaches, you're gonna get that positive reference experience. They're gonna light up, they're gonna really appreciate it. You're gonna be able to get a lot of good face time as well, because they'll usually be happy to stick around, to talk, especially if you're a younger guy as well. Like, this is exactly what I did when I first started. I found that approaching older women, it felt a lot more comfortable for me. Like, I was almost able to just go over to them and be like, "Mummy." Like, it just felt comfortable and it felt nice. So I think that, follow these 2 steps. So first of all, accept that it's okay to do. Get outside. That's an important step in itself. Never be at home. Like, you're never going to master this skill set by watching videos on their own. The videos are useful for motivation and to solidify that permission, but you need to be getting out there. Yeah, you need to be getting out into the field and taking that bold, radical action. So yeah, just set the intention. Here's like a really practical blueprint you can follow. Set the intention one day this week, and why not today? Yeah, why not set the intention today? Now that you know it's okay to do, set the intention to go out today and find one hashtag milfshake. Yeah, find one older woman, go over to her and say, "Hi, excuse me, I just wanted to say you look amazing, have a good day." Once you've done that once, you'll be able to do it another time. And if you've done it twice, you'll be able to do it 10 times. If you've done that 10 times, you'll be able to do it 100 times. And in my experience, if you're someone who's got zero confidence and zero belief in themselves right now, belief follows action, right? Understand that. Belief follows action. So it takes about 100 call approaches, in my experience, to start to find your flow with this stuff. So that's a really practical number that I want you to aim for. Get 100 call approaches done ASAP, and once you've done those 100, you're gonna feel a lot more confident, right? All of those self-limiting beliefs and negative self-talk is quickly gonna start to dissipate when you realize it's not as scary as you thought it was gonna be. Yeah, it's like Alfred Hitchcock said, there's no terror in the bang, only in the anticipation of it. Yeah, it's that anticipation which is amplifying your anxiety at the moment. So give yourself this permission, right? Watch as many videos as possible on this channel. Recognize that it's okay for you to do. Recognize as well that you're gonna get rejected, you're gonna get blowouts, you're gonna have car crash conversations, and that's okay, right? I've been doing this for 4 years now. I still have undesirable outcomes. I still have dates that don't go my way. I still have conversations where I'm like, Kristian, what the fuck was that? That was terrible. But if you truly want to make it in this game, then what I found to be true is the best players in this game, they reach a state of transcendent mastery where they become more excited to win than they're scared to lose. That's how you know you've cracked the cold approach cheat code. It's when you can just see a girl and you're more excited to win than you're scared to lose. It's like a footballer taking a penalty kick. He's more excited to score than he's scared to miss. That's what breeds confidence. It's like, no matter what, I can handle it. Girl flakes on me, girl ghosts me, girl rejects me. That's okay. I've got enough skin in the game to recognize it just is, right? Every single person on this earth, they all get rejected. Even those hyper masculine, high value alpha males who are like, yeah, you know, be a high value man, never show emotion. Dude, they're the most insecure men amongst us. They're getting rejected as well. Or, to be honest, they're probably not even approaching anyway. They just hide behind a screen and try and look cool on camera. This is what it's about. Yeah, you want to learn how to crack the cold approach cheat code. You want to learn how to live in a perpetual state of romantic abundance. You want to learn how to get the women you want. Rather than settling for the ones you think you can get, you take the action that you need to take. You take it every fucking day of your life, right? That's the whole point of this. I'm out here every single day sending optimism down the camera because I know how difficult it is and I know how much it takes if you actually want to become great at this skill set, right? Most people just don't want it enough. Most people go outside, they'll do one approach, it won't go anywhere, and then they'll cry online, oh, this doesn't work. It's like, you're a moron. This works as long as you do. It's like saying sales doesn't work. It's like saying marketing doesn't work. It's not the vehicle, it's the driver. So if you suck at the moment, then you're the problem. You are genuinely the problem. Maybe your approach sucks. Maybe you're not approaching with enough conviction. Maybe you're giving off too much of a platonic vibe. Maybe you're not surrounding yourself with other like-minded guys. Maybe you reject yourself too much on the girl's behalf. Maybe you don't go in for the approaches you know you should go in for because you're being a little bitch about it. Maybe you've got too many toxic habits. Maybe you're consuming too much content online and you're comparing yourself to other people, thinking that their life is so much better than yours and, oh, why would a girl like her ever want a guy like me and all this blah blah bullshit. Dude, I'm a living, breathing example of how radically you can actually change, how you can actually transform. So the final thing that I want to say, and this is important as well, so listen to this. If you've enjoyed this video, then I've put together 2 free, brackets free, online courses, okay? So there'll be a link below. The course I really want you to check out is called Conversation Killer. And that is my entire blueprint for how even the most introverted of guys can get started and get results from daytime cold approach, right? Most gurus in this space would try and charge you about $997 for this course. It's free. It's yours, right? I'm giving it away for free because I think information should be readily available. I'm giving you everything that you could ever possibly need to master this skill set in the fastest possible time. This is the course I wish had been available to me when I first started. So yeah, listen, if you've enjoyed this video, this is just scratching the surface of what's available to you in the free online course. So I'll link it in the description. I'll also link it in the comments as well. Look, if you don't want to master this skill set, if you're happy with how your life is right now, if you want to settle for a life of mediocrity, then don't download the course. Don't download it. Just go back to your ordinary life and settle for a bang average existence. But if you're a radically ambitious guy, you want the best for yourself, you want to attract gobsmackingly gorgeous girls, and you want to feel finally in control of your dating life, then I made that for you, right? You can get both of the courses, but that one in particular will really help you. So link below, it's called Conversation Killer. Download it, access it, and then for fuck's sake, actually implement it. So yeah, I've got no bullshit courses to sell you. I'm not trying to funnel you into a $50 a month Discord or school community. The only thing that I sell is called the Entourage. It's my private network, which includes an in-person coaching experience. It's really expensive, and I don't expect you to buy it. And that's why I make all of my information free, available, ready to consume. So yeah, everything below. Download all the free shit. It's getting crazy out here. No idea what he's saying. Oh, that's what he said. He said subscribe. He said subscribe to Kristian, like the video, and download the free courses. That's what he said. Anyway, boys, I love you all very much. Make sure you drop this live stream a big fat like. If you appreciate the bucket hat, I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll speak with you boys tomorrow.